Subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
Army Chief General Narvane has arrived in Leh to take stock of the situation along the line of actual control. He will be briefed by the field commanders about the situation on the ground. Now, this visit comes days after Indian Army thwarted an attempt by the PLA to ingress into Indian areas to the south of the Pangong Tso Lake. The Indian Army has dominated many features there and prevented the Chinese ingress in that area. There have been many more attempts by the Chinese to come into Indian area which have been blocked by the Indian Army. So clearly a very significant visit. Now, Indian Army and the PLA are engaged in a bitter standoff since March, April at many places along the line of actual control. When the Chinese troops entered into the Indian area in different sectors, there were scuffles, there were clashes. The situation particularly took an ugly turn in June when 20 Indian Army soldiers were killed in action. An unspecified number of PLA troops also were killed in the clashes in Galwan Valley, and ever since the standoff continues. There have been many engagements and talks by the field commanders on the ground about de-escalating the situation, India maintaining that China should go to the previous positions and status quo ante must be restored. So clearly a very significant visit by the army chief. But people on the ground are very clear. They want that Chinese should be stopped from carrying out any ingresses. They should be pushed back. These are some of the voices from the ground.
चाइना का हरकत जो अभी हो रहा है वो अभी नहीं है, ये पहले भी ऐसे होता था। जब हम बॉर्डर पे जब हम ड्यूटी करते थे उस वक्त भी यही चीज़ उनका होता था कि थोड़ा थोड़ा करके घुसपैठ करना, फिर 2 किलोमीटर जैसा आना, फिर थोड़ा सा हटने की ड्रामा करना। इस तरीके से हरकत जो ना पहले भी हुआ करता था, अभी भी ये हो रहा है। तो अभी फ़र्क इतना ही है कि पहले वाला जो गवर्नमेंट है उसमें जो ना इतना हिम्मत नहीं था कि चीनी के साथ लड़े। तो अभी तो हमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये जो गवर्नमेंट है इसने थोड़ा लड़ने के लिए सांस लिया है। तो हमें लगता है कि अगर वो ठीक तरीके से बैठे तो ठीक है, अगर नहीं बैठता है उनका जो ना कहीं इसी तरह के हरकत कंटिन्यू रहेगा तो हम भी चुप नहीं रहना चाहिए।
तो हम यही बोलना चाहते हैं, अभी जो इंडो चाइना का प्रॉब्लम चल रहा है तो उससे हम डिस्टर्ब तो बहुत हो रहे हैं, हमें भी तकलीफ तो हो रही है, मगर हम ये नहीं कि महिला है करके पीछे हटेंगे। हम भी महिला है तो क्या हुआ, हम लद्दाख के हर एक घर से 1999 की तरफ निकलने के लिए तैयार हैं, उन्हीं की तरफ। तो हम लड़ने के लिए तैयार हैं। तो हम भारत माता के लिए हम लड़ने के लिए तैयार हैं, हम सेफ गार्ड करने के लिए महिलाएं भी रेडी हैं।
So clearly, Army Chief will of course be taking stock of the situation and also giving directions to the troops what to do next. Remember that winter is just round the corner. That's the time when the area is a witness to harsh weather conditions, temperatures dropping below zero. So obviously, those are the tough weather conditions that the soldiers on the ground will have to deal with. But for now, the 2-day visit of the army chief coming just days after Indian Army thwarted the PLA attempt to dominate areas to the south of Pangong Tso Lake, and Army has taken control of that area now. With Wani Majid in Leh, in Srinagar, Zafar Iqbal.